Hi there, Rob with WePayOffDebt.ca. I'm going to start a new little video series here on answering some questions that Dave Ramsey followers in Canada struggle with. So here we go. Question pulled off a Facebook group. Let's bring it up here. It says, our situation, we both work, me part-time until November 2019, then full-time, and we've lived debt-free with the exception of our mortgage. 2 years ago, we did major renovations to our home and took on $200,000 in debt. So now we're in debt and still have the remainder on our mortgage, $180,000. How are we best to tackle this situation and get out of debt as soon as possible? I've read some great posts on here about people paying off large amounts of debt in 1 to 2 years, and I'm so impressed by that, but question whether we could do something like this ourselves, as it seems impossible right now. Any advice or direction would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So let me try to give my best suggestion on what to do and what I think Dave Ramsey would suggest in this situation. So the first question is, what's your household income? What you're looking at there is such a large debt that I would need to know what your household income is. If you're only making 30 grand a year, 50 grand a year, 60 grand a year, you're probably best sticking that in a mortgage. Right, just wrapping that right into your mortgage. Now, I don't know the issues that might go along with that. I don't see any myself, but I'm not a certified financial planner or anything like this. I'm just a guy that's learned a lot about this stuff. So what I might suggest is if your household income is anywhere south of 150. I would probably put that into baby step 6. That's my thinking, and I think that's what Dave Ramsey would say. He has a rule, I know, that if you've got a home equity, a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, if it's less than half your annual income, you put it in baby step 2, which means you pay it off with focused intensity. But this is really large. I would expect to just put it into your baby step 6. In fact, I would probably recommend just wrapping it into and getting a new mortgage. That's not a bad idea. It's just to clean it up and make one big mortgage on the house. Hopefully your house is worth enough that it would justify that size of mortgage now after the renovations. What that lets you do then is now focus. Okay, so now we're here. We've got no debt. Let's get an emergency fund. So you're now on baby step 3. Baby step 1, save $1,000. Hopefully you got that. But regardless, your baby step 2, you have no debt, and so baby step 3, fully funded emergency fund. So figure out what 3 to 6 months of your expenses are, and start building up a fully funded emergency fund that way. At that point, baby step 4, start saving 15% of your money into retirement. Baby step 5, do something for kids' college. And baby step 6, now you start paying off your extra large mortgage at that point. And that would be taking care of any extra amounts in your budget. Again, depending on your household income, you probably don't want to go super hardcore gazelle intense on this large a debt. If it's a if your income is north of 200, you might want to consider it, right? If your household income is north of 200, you might want to consider doing it because it would be a lot more doable at that point. I think that's everything. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you have a question that you'd like me to address on a video like this, please shoot me an email, rob@wepayoffdebt.ca, and I'll be happy to do what I can to help you. Okay, have a good one, and check out the website if you haven't yet. I've got a course. I'm starting a course this coming about a week and a half from now on a Friday night. We're going to be starting a free webinar series on paying off debt in Canada, dealing with financial freedom in Canada. So definitely check that out. It's on my website, wepayoffdebt.ca. Thanks so much.